Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me... Sweet. Hell yeah. All right. Teach some moves. We need Moxie. Oh. There we go. Alright. Moxie. Earthquake. Good luck. Oh, thanks. I think I'm fairly safe, so... Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Soul Switch, Thunderclap. Probably won't need the Star Manitan at all this fight. Let's see. All we really need to do is change you to a lax. Alright, and then... or plus defense. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that should be the squad we're going in with. Volkner. This guy. Dummy check. We do outspeed 291 to 282. Awesome. Alright. Glaive Rush always kills. We are good to go. Alright. Team check was done. Oh, hold on. Wicked Blow. Probably have Galvanize on this guy. Not that it really matters, but just in case. Okay. And you have Adamant Petra Berry. Awesome. Alright, yeah, we're ready to go. Alright. Last Sinnoh Gym Leader. Alright, so we are scarfed. So we're always faster. And we kill with Glaive Rush. Nothing should bad odds in here, because nothing wants to get hit by Glaive Rush by a Daxorus. Perfect. Rhydon goes down. This should bring in Raichu. Because Raichu is the only thing faster. And it sees one shot because of the Glaive Rush effect. Alright, good. Crocodile is immune to both the electric and the psychic moves. Awesome. Now we're going to click Earthquake. Raichu is spexed. Scarfer's clicking Glaive Rush on dragons for a living. Hell yeah. Alright, so normally this would be Iron Hands, but I gave our Crocodile a soft sand so that Iron Hands sees that it's dying on switch after the Moxie boost. So now that it sees that it's getting KO'd, this should bring in Toxtricity because it's going to go back to front. And Toxtricity does the most damage with Boom Burst. Or can kill with Boom Burst. This is always Boom Burst here, so we have a safe switch and a Dragapult. Gets Wicked Blow. Yeah, Wicked Blow is a super awesome move. Perfect. Alright, this should be using Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is the only move it has that has a positive effect on top of it, and everything else, and it does as much damage as anything else. So, Pult always wins this 1v1. We gave our Pult a Citrus Berry, or a Pecha Berry, in case we get poisoned here. Good. Alright, this should bring in Dodrio, I believe. Yep. Alright. Alright, sweet. So, this is gonna be Brave Bird. We're gonna switch into Golem. Awesome. Alright, this is guaranteed jump kick, so we're going to go back into Pult on the jump kick. Rockhead does not prevent jump kick recoil. And then we're going to Dragon Darts this guy. It's free. Alright. Iron Hands only has it has 4 moves. One is Fake Out, which we're immune to. One is Close Combat, which we're immune to. One is Supercell Slam, which has a accuracy check and a recoil check here. And the other one's Heavy Slam, so it's always going to use Heavy Slam against Pult. Always going to use Heavy Slam against Pult. So, we're just going to click U-turn. And we are going to go into our Raging Bolt, who takes virtually 0 damage from Heavy Slam on account of being insanely heavy. Then we are going to click Volt Switch off of this thing and go back into Pult on the Close Combat. You can probably see where this is going. Oh my goodness, big crit. Not really, it just kind of shortens the amount of time that this goes on for. Ideally, we'll kill Iron Hands with Pult here. Just makes it a little bit easier. Because Pult's also going to beat the Zeraora. Baiting it this way is also great because Iron Hands doesn't. Oh, I guess. Oh, I guess he had booster energy, huh? Why is there booster energy on him when Not that it really matters because he's getting, like, actually destroyed anyway, but. Yeah, I guess electric terrain being gone doesn't matter at all. We got the Pult? Yeah, we did. God, Pult is so good. Oh my goodness. We're gonna take this thing out with Dragon Darts. Last mon is their Aurora. This thing's only damaging move against Pult is Plasma Fist, and Plasma Fist only does like 25%. And we're faster, so we always just win the 1v1. That's Volkner. God, I love Dragapult so much. And now we get the most broken item in the game that I completely forgot about and didn't get on my winning run. On my actual Hall of Fame run, I never grabbed the eject button. I just never beat Volkner, never even thought about it. That was pretty funny. Cool. He told me to take really good care of this Zeraora, so I'm going to kick it to the curb. Get out of here. Alright. So next is Wally. So our Wally team is going to be comprised of Incineroar. Let's see. Yep, Incineroar. No Haxorus this time. Dragapult. Who else? Who else was there? Gardevoir. You, Raging Bolt, and one other. Ferrothorn? I think it was Ferrothorn, yep. Alright, so no levels to fix, but we are going to give some new items. So you need a Citrus Berry. And we need an Air Balloon here. Then we need a Choice Band here. Okay, we gotta go find the Choice Band. Oops, that's not what we wanted. Alright, who's the band? I'm gonna take this before I forget. And this. My word, where's the band at? Oh, there it is. Anyone else have any items that I need? Nah. Alright. So, Pult needs the Choice Band. We need Adamant Air Balloon, Timid Gardevoir with Hyper Voice, and Thunderbolt. So we will need to change Aurasphere to Thunderbolt before I forget. Thunderbolt for Aurasphere. And then here we just need Dragon Darts and Phantom Force. On this guy, we just need Thunderbolt, potentially Volt Switch. There's one bad odd switch here that works pretty well in our favor, actually. There's only 2 bad odd switches here, and both of them are pretty good for us. So one of them we're actually going to force. So one of them we're going to force a bad odd switch here. So we're effectively just going to spam Earthquake into Shaman until it switches into Darmanitan. Well, we're going to use Darkest Lariat on Shaman. Actually, hold on. No, we're going to use Fake Out on Shaman. How do I want to do that? I might need to find a different move. Maybe I just click U-turn. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Let me figure out. Okay, so. This guy's good. We are going to teach Earthquake. This should always go to... Who does Incineroar bait? This is actually a relevant question now. Wally. Let's see, if Incineroar kills this, this is dead. This is out. It baits Darmanitan. It always baits Darmanitan. Okay, yeah, that works fine. Yeah, no worries. If Incineroar kills the, dude, it's fine. And U-turn does... How much damage does U-turn do? U-turn does 66 minimum, which means that a banded Pulse Dragon Darts... Oh, that's really close. 218 plus, what did I say, 75? That's not what I said. 218 plus 66. So 74 or 84, 284. Yeah, that's not enough. Alright, so we're not going to gamble with that. Let me check the range on Pult. I think the range on Pult is a lot closer. So, yeah, Dragon Darts is 278, so we just have to make up, what? 10, 18 damage. So as long as U-turn does... U-turn and Fake Out both do at least 18 damage to this guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're solid. Alright. My fears have been adjudicated. We are going to go to EQ here. Actually, no, we're just going to run Darkest Lariat. Yeah. Alright, sweet. So... actually, let me check Darkest Lariat damage into this thing. Oh, we do not hit that. I think we do have to use Earthquake here. Yeah, we are forced to use Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. I can just click Fake Out a bunch. And then we'll probably need a PP max. Just in case. Awesome. Alright. Should be it. Let's do one final team check before we run in there. Alright, so Incineroar needs Adamant Air Balloon. Blaze. Has to have Blaze. We need Blaze, so we always bait close combat, and we never bait Fake Out from the Sneasler. Alright. Blaze. And then U-turn Earthquake, Fake Out Flare Blitz. Awesome. Our Gardevoir. Thunderbolt, Hyper Voice, Psychic. Good. Trace, Timid, Gardevoirite. Perfect. Our Polt. Adamant, Choice Bands. Clear Body. You'll never defeat Gentleman Edgar. You know his name? I don't know his name. That's pretty impressive. Raging Bolt. Same moveset as before. Yep. Proto, can't change that. Modest Specs, perfect. Our Darm, that also probably won't be used this fight at all. Same moves. We are gonna teach him Iron Head, actually. Just in case he has to, for whatever reason, defeat the Gardevoir. Oh yeah, he has Greedent. That's right. He's one of the Greedent users. They put him in Victory Road. It's classic. Ferrothorn is here just to bait Focus Blast. And do nothing else. Awesome. Alright, we are ready to go to fight Wally. I just gotta dodge Walter here. Or Edgar. 2 free. Oh, alright. Wally time. Look at that time from just leaving my game open indefinitely. I'd be lying if I said I was not nervous about this. Alright. We are Air Balloon, Adamant. Alright, let's get this thing over with. I never beat him on 110. What's he even talking about? Oh, 110 at Trick House. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm pretty nervous about this fight. I'm pretty sure the line is really safe, but I'm like also really nervous about it. Mostly because I feel like after I figured out the sequence, like it all strung together like so easily, it's made me like really worried after I spent so long trying to figure it out. Alright, so this thing sees fast kill with close combat. It should never ever click Fake Out here. Which means that we're always clean to click Fake Out and break its sash. Perfect. Alright, since it sees guaranteed kill with close combat, we can go into Polt. Immune to close combat. Outspeed, and finish it off with Dragon Darts. This should bring in Shaman. Alright, so right now, Shaman does not see kill with any move, but it sees 2 hit KOs with every move that it has. So, it's not going to use Seed Flare, because Seed Flare... let me show the calc real quick. So, in Sepult. So, Air Slash, Earth Power, and Psychic, all 2 hit KO here. Seed Flare also 2-hit KOs, but Seed Flare has a 85% accuracy, so the accuracy check is going to give this thing a bigger negative score than the drop. So this thing is going to be scored lower than the other moves because of its low accuracy. Air Slash has a flinch effect, but we're faster, so the AI shouldn't see the flinch effect as being a positive effect and shouldn't reward Air Slash an additional point. Earth Power and Psychic both drop special defense. So it should be random move between Earth Power and Psychic. So this means that if we switch to our Air Balloon Incineroar, it should be immune to both of these moves. If it uses Air Slash, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not going to be anything good. Alright, steer time. Hard steer time. Alright. We gotta go into Raging Bolt. I guess I'll click Fake Out first. Okay. Alright, we gotta steer pretty hard. We gotta go into Raging Bolt. Oh, this is 100% gonna risk crit later. And it's Serene Grace too. I have to use Thunderclap twice, which means I'm gonna get hit with 3 Air Slashes. Which means I don't know if I'm gonna have the health to fight the Celesteela without risking crit. And now I don't have a consistent... I don't have a way of beating the Darm now. I lose. I'm wiping. Yeah. I actually don't have a way to beat the Darm. I'm gonna wipe. Does Zen mode... Do you survive Air Slash? Okay, I have to dodge crit. We can kill with Icicle Crash though, and we outspeed. Yeah, I have to dodge crit on this. I don't have a way to beat this without, because if this thing clicks Meteor Beam, this thing's gonna click Meteor Beam on pretty much anything I have, and this is like my only thing that can just switch in and beat it. Because Specs Thunderbolt one-shots this. This is really bad. No, Incineroar doesn't need to do anything else. But Darm doesn't need to do anything else either. I brought Darm as like an extra. Either way, I'm risking crit, and I think Darm just outspeeds and KOs this thing. So I think it's better to just send Darm out and risk the crit. We don't have a choice. Either way, I'm risking crit, right? But if I leave Incin in, I'm risking Serene Grace Air Slash flinch, which is like 60%. That's probably not the greatest idea. Yeah, I think we gotta switch into Darm and risk the crit. This sucks. This super sucks. Oh. Yeah, we gotta do this. No matter what, we're risking crit this fight. Might as well be this one. Alright. Okay. Okay, we're alive. Oh. Seventh crit dodged. Alright. This should always be Thunderclap. So we're faster, and this thing... So, crazy thing, Raging Bolt does not die to Icicle Crash from Snowman, which is insane to me. But it doesn't. Icicle Crash... It's a range, I think. Oh, it's not even a range. Holy crap. So it should see fast kill with Thunderclap, so it should always click Thunderclap here, so we should have a safe switch into... Yeah, it sees fast kill. It should Thunderclap. We have a safe switch into Gardevoir. I hope. We could also switch into Polt. No, we're going to switch into Gardevoir. This should always be. So, Gardevoir kills and Polt kills. Both of them shouldn't take damage from Thunderclap. But it sees slow kill on Polt, so it won't click Thunderclap into Polt, but it will into Gardevoir. Who do I go into then? Both of these, Dragapult and Dragapult, I think Dragapult's just better, because if it bad oddses into Celesteela, like I get chip on it, and then I can kill with Volt Switch on Raging Bolt, so I think it's always better to go Dragapult here. Okay. Alright. I think we're okay. We're gonna Dragon Darts. If this switches into Celesteela, that's fine. It's actually a little better if it switches into Celesteela. Okay, no switch into Celesteela, that's fine. This kills. Alright, unfortunately we can't use U-turn because we're banded. This is 99% chance this is Meteor Beam. We always outspeed and KO this thing with our Raging Bolt. If I can find the Raging Bolt. There he is. Alright, Raging Bolt and Celesteela. So we're both modest, so I outspeed. Modest. Choice specs. Thunderbolt. Always outspeeds in one-shots. Meteor Beam never kills even with crit. Wally was watching the replays. Oh, I didn't calc +1 Meteor Beam. Okay, didn't matter. We Thunderbolt here. This thing actually can't hurt, this thing actually can't hurt Raging Bolt, can it? Even at +1. Oops. Yeah, this guy can't hurt us. Honestly, makes me want to Volt Switch. I don't even know what he's going to use. I guess it's using random move between these three. So it's probably not a good idea to Volt Switch and risk the range. So we just Thunderbolt. Only logical explanation, yeah. I didn't know, I thought the, Shaman wouldn't ever Air Slash. I forgot this thing was still alive. This is really bad. Alright, this is... Hopefully this is guaranteed Earthquake. Oh, yeah, this is guaranteed earthquake. We're at 171 HP. 52. Yeah, so this is guaranteed earthquake. We are not faster. Yeah, this is pretty bad, actually. This is super bad. Yeah, I think I wipe here. I can't beat this. Pult has to hit a range. That's the only way I win, is if Pult hits a range. Pult has to hit a range for me to win. He has to hit a... What? What even is that? That's a favorable range. Yeah, I don't have a choice. Everything else just dies. Alright. Well, we have to hit a 70% range. Oh, Life Orb! Oh my god, it's guaranteed. Oh, because it was Earthquake! Oh, my heart, dude. I can't take this. Oh, Earthquake doesn't have an additional effect, so Life Orb or Sheer Force doesn't negate the Life Orb chip. Oh. Oh. Holy clutch. Alright, we always kill with Dragon Darts. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh. That was totally planned, by the way. I knew that would happen. Holy moly. Alright. This is always Focus Blast, so we can switch back into Pult. Ugh. Pult always one-shots with Phantom Force. You forgot about the conditional? Yeah. Oh, man, dude. I knew that fight. I was afraid of that fight, and I was right to be afraid of it. Holy crap. Oh, we got Mega Mints. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Alright. Jeez, man. Hate Darm so much. Just so hard to switch into. Yeah, it really is. Darm is a nightmare to switch into. All of the Darms are super nightmarish to switch into. Oh man. Someone on down here got something. It was Crocodile. And then Polt got like 4 that fight. The last fight, yeah, he got 3. He got 4 in the Volkner fight though. Actually, he got Sneasler. Shaman got beat by Darm. And then, let's see, Polt got Darm, Sneasler, Gardevoir, and Raging Bolt. So we got 4. Yeah, and then who got the other one? Oh, Raging Bolt got the Celesteela. Hell yeah. Alright. Updated. Polt skyrocketed to 8th place. Just picked up 10 frags in 2 fights. Oh, that fight scared the hell out of me. Technically, all we had to do was dodge 1 crit. So I do have to update that. Technically, if the Meteor Beam would have crit Raging Bolt, we would have had to risk a range and risk random move and risk range, which would have been pretty bad. Properties. Let's see, 7 crits dodged. Still going strong. Banette could have done the same. Oh yeah, from Mount Pyre. Yeah, Banette could have also dropped 10 frags between Wally and Volkner. Like, no issues. This thing is so cracked. What a min-max. This is like the definition of a min-max mon. It has enough special attack to use Draco Meteor and stuff too, which is even more just dumb. Oh man. Alright, so we got Victory Road fights next. So I'm gonna get through Victory Road and then do all the rest of the optional fights in the game. And then, because I want my last encounter. My legendary encounter. If I want roamers. I don't know what legendary I want yet. I need to actually calculate U4. So, yeah, I guess Polt was the GOAT for these 2 fights, so. Oh my gosh. I can't handle that level of stress anymore. That Wally fight was sketchy as hell. Ugh. Alright. Oh, that's all I'm gonna do. I need to go to bed. But, if you came out to watch those 2 fights, E4 tonight or next stream. Oh no, I'm not doing the E4. I am not doing that tonight. Holy smokes. I have to get through all of Victory Road first. I got 6 more fights. But yeah, peace. If you came out to watch, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night or day for the European brethren. Peace.